Get that over. Get that shit over.
The fiend of a microphone of the microphone fiend.
He's a microphone fiend. I'm hollering at you. That cream. Microphone fiend. I'm hollering at you because I got that cream. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? I want to go over a few. I'm gonna go over a few. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go over a few things I think we better correct and we need to correct before the Giants game, because the Giants are gonna look back at this game against Philadelphia and they're gonna do the same thing of how to attack us that Philly did. They went after Elam in the defense secondary. They went after Elam. We brought Elam in so he can play on the upside of Diggs. Hopefully, this JaVale guy can get back and he can get back fast enough. Hopefully, if his injury, he can get back and we see him play this year. I want to see the JaVale guy cover. We need his speed right now because Elam got beat pretty bad over the top. It wasn't good for Elam. And then it looked horrible. So this is the coverage that they was called in when they went deep over the top to Elam, and then Philly went ahead with the go-ahead score. You see how they're playing off? They're playing off right here in this coverage. Man, they're playing man. We gotta get better, man. We gotta get better. I'm gonna go up here. You see how far Elam is off the ball? He should be up here checking him. If he's supposed to be a legit corner, a shutdown corner, he's supposed to be up here checking him so you don't get that bomb over the top. And you got Hooker looking in like he always is. And he should be back here where the 40 is. But he's way up here with the so Hooker took Donovan going across the slant. So he took Donovan out of the playbook. But Elam needs to be up here checking this young man because he's a rookie. Elam is a veteran. He's a veteran. Well, that's Elam back here. That's what my days of playing corner. I'm up here checking you. I'm on the inside right here. I'm shutting you down or whatever. I mean, basically, he got beat for not man-to-man coverage. He got beat. Got you on a slant. So I'm not going to go that far. The Giants will look at this and they're going to take their shot. Again, they're playing a zone, standing in their lanes, and Bland is right here. Like this is Matt Elam. The Giants are going to look at this coverage and they're going to be like, okay, well, let's run the same play. Let's just run Hooker out of the play. And Bland down here. This Matt Elam needs to get deep. His defense needs to get better when it comes to secondary. Elam just got beat. Bland wasn't put. He was supposed to be, but I don't like the coverage. I just don't because you don't have any pressure. Look at the time Dalen has. But I think this is Clark down here on the ground. And that's your beat. And there you go. I just don't like this secondary. I don't know. It drives me crazy like the picture I got in the frame. I'm not going to show the game because I'm not supposed to. I just show you that clip. But yeah, man, the Giants are going to look at this and they're going to say, let's do the same plays. They're going to run the same plays, bro. They're going to run something similar. They may run this play on the other side because they got a really talented wide receiver over there, or two, and they're going to give Russell Wilson the shots. I'm going to see how many points the Giants are going to. Oh, Oregon is killing Oklahoma. Damn. I'm watching Oklahoma State, and I'm watching Oregon Ducks, and they're 14-0 already. Oregon is looking pretty good right now. But yeah, man. This scares me, man, with Elam back there, bro. Hopefully JaVale guy can get ready. So this was the go-ahead score right here. Philly goes down at halftime, scores a touchdown, and we can never recover after that. Oregon got a good quarterback down. We never recovered after that. They took their shots. Why did Oregon go for two? They just kick the damn field goal. But yeah, man. I'm watching Oklahoma State and Baylor. Good game. Oh, great catch in the Southern Baylor and Southern Miss. Great catch. So yeah, man, we need to get better in the secondary, man. We don't have no pressure up front. Can't show you the game, but I can show you a few plays. Yeah, man, we need to get better. We need to get better. So I don't know. Hopefully to get better. This is just hopefully we're working out the kinks right now. We're playing against the Super Bowl champion. This is the measuring sticks. Now we need to go back and game plan throughout the season. Now we need to figure out our matchups, where we can win at. Then we might end up having to bring in somebody else to get some pressure on the quarterback. If it's not going to work with Fowler, the rookie, Sam Williams, we may have to make a trade, or we may have to bring in a veteran pass rusher. Hit the like and subscribe button. I don't know. I mean, we did okay up front, but we can't allow, we can't allow this to happen all the time. Our defense got to get better. It's this coverage we're in that makes us a suspect to long bombs down the field. what kind of cornerback is Elam? Is he a press corner, a sit back there in a zone corner? Like, I got to go back and see how they play in Buffalo, because there's a reason why Buffalo let him go. We need to get better in the secondary. We just need to get better. This MAC defense got to get better. Giving up 24 points. We can't give up. We just can't give up. I would rather for Clark to be following Dante Smith and let Hooker just drop back and cover in the middle of the field where the Eagles area is. And let this linebacker come down and cover AJ. But it's just his scheme that he got going, his scheme. Not a good scheme, man. Let's go back to this again. So Bland, I'm looking at this again. So Bland is in, he's in the slot with Smith, but he doesn't go. He drops back. Oh, they got problems, bro. He drops back over here on this 1/3 of the field because that's his cover. That's what he's supposed to cover. But who takes Brown? Oh, yeah, this scheme ain't no good. Look at this shit. You are leaving Elam on the island, and you're leaving Smith on the island with Hooker. So, damn, bro. We need a what happened to the linebacker? What? And this is 36. What happened to the young linebacker from Notre Dame that can come down here and cover? This brother here, who was this? Damn it, what's his name? 56. I think it's win for his Kenneth. He needs to be on the bench to cover receivers because he might be fast enough to cover this receiver coming out. Yeah. So basically, you're leaving Smith one-on-one with Hooker, and then you're leaving Elam out there on the island by himself. Yeah. And there's your bomb. So that right there puts you up. You had it on 36 and you couldn't get off the field before halftime with 2 minutes left, and that puts you up, and that's how you lost the ball game. Well, you didn't lose the ball game because of that, but you lost the ball game because you gave up 24 points, 21 points at halftime, and then they go down and kick a field goal, and then they go up to win the ball game 24 to 20. So this coverage is not good. Elam is suspect. They're going to pick on him the next game. Bland is over there by himself, though, eating Twinkies and over there resting, drinking Gatorade, over there smoking a blunt, over there just watching and just covering his area. He started guarding. See, Matt fucked up. He started guarding. Let's go back to this again. It's been the whole game. He started guarding Smith at the beginning. and then he released him into the secondary. Why not take your chance with AJ on a faster linebacker when he comes down and over? And they're undisciplined because he's over there talking to Clark, and Clark don't know what the fuck he's doing. Look. He started guarding Smith like he was going to guard him, and he was going to cover him, and then he releases him into the flats. So that way, even if you take him with Smith, that frees up Hooker to cover back here. Yeah, Matt got to get better, dog. Take your chances with a linebacker. I would rather take my chances with a linebacker down here to cover Smith when he comes down. So that way, when he comes down, you should check your chance with a linebacker and keep Devontae and keep over the top. Yeah, they fucked up. You got to take your chances, dog. This running back from Oregon, he a monster. Take your chances, man. So basically, you left Smith on Hooker and Elam out there by himself. If you take your chances with a faster linebacker down here on A.J. Brown, there's a possibility that he can cover. Jalen will have to go to Brown because Hooker will be back here covering. Hooker would have this to be covered already. Down here about a 40, you won't get that bomb because Hooker will be over the top. And Hooker will be able to top the play because Bland will be on Smith already. And then Hooker will be back here playing, and he has the center. He'll be a center fielder, and he can guard when the ball is thrown out of his hand. So Jalen sees Hooker over the top, either for INT or force it into double coverage. And either he throws down here to Brown, get to Brown, and your linebacker comes up and makes the tackle. You don't give up that bomb. But what does Matt do? Matt plays dumb defense, and Hooker is left out there with Smith. That takes Philly did a great job of running Hooker out of the picture. And so the offensive coordinator for Philadelphia said, let's go at Elam and see how good he is with our rookie wide receiver, and let's run Hooker out of the way because Hooker's not back here playing center fielder, and that's when he gave up 6 points. And then you start back here. It starts up here. Why are you 10 yards off of your wide receiver if you're supposed to be a talented defensive back? Why not put him up here and check him and put an elbow in this pad level, or check him at the line? You can check a receiver within 5 yards. This right here, your 5-yard cushion, that changes the whole ball game. Your 5 yards are you. You can do whatever you want to a receiver. After your 5 yards, then you can get a PI. This defense needs to get better, dog, if they want to go winning more ball games. So that way, Jalen will have to make a throw over the top if he can get past Elam, and you have your pressure up here already. And that will stop everything if you can bring the blitz because you already have pressure up here. You have a corner pressuring the receiver. So now you can get down and dirty and nasty in the secondary with Bland against Smith and Hooker playing in the back. Matt fucked up. Matt has to get better in his coaching, dog. When Matt sees this formation right here, he knows that when they run this formation, that they're going to run the same play. They've been running this shit all last year. They ain't changed shit up, Philly. This is just one of the guys that they released wide receiver that went to a different team, and he just run the same route. Ain't nothing different. Brown comes down. He runs in the. He comes here. He's running linebacker off. You got block up front. You got Smith running, Hooker off. Game plan, good game plan there. You got your motion going. You got caught because Osa's on the ground. Osa's on the ground. No pressure up front. Osa's on the ground. Tries to get up and win the battle. He doesn't win the battle because he's on the ground because he got out of place. Because of the switch. He's on the ground. He's on the ground, fam. When you don't play in preseason, you lose our credibility. You don't play in preseason. You just can't get out there and turn it on, dog. You just can't get out there and turn it on. You didn't play in preseason. You didn't get on the field because you got a big contract. These guys don't play in preseason. They get out there and it shows, and that's what they did. It showed for sure. So hopefully this is a cleanup game, man. Go back and watch, man, and lick their paws and come back. When you don't play in preseason, at least give us a one drive on defense, at least something to get ready to play. So I don't know. Hopefully the secondary can get better. That's all Philly had to do was score 24 points. We need to figure out a way how to generate pass rush. And we did that in the second half more, get better, learn from this. Watch the Giants game against Washington, figure out ways how to scheme and get the ball back for Dak Prescott as many times as we can, because we know that when we fall back, like I said last time, we know when I'm not trying to be negative, man. I'm just trying to find the positives out of these games, man. I'm trying to find the positives out of these games. OG don't want to be negative, man. I don't want to talk shit about Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and Scotty, all this. You know, it ain't my job to figure out how to score points. But when I come out here and see you guys are playing to your potential, or you taking plays off, you don't play in preseason, and you guys out here getting beat, and it shows. And it showed against Philly. They got our coach, and they did get some help from the referees for sure. And they got cheated out in some of the battles. Hopefully they can come out. They can look better against the Giants. Watch the Giants game. Watch the Giants film and figure out how to stop Russell Wilson and company and the running backs that they got and the wide receivers, and come out, play a pretty good ball, come up and tackle. and play a good game. We will touch more of this throughout the week. But yeah, man, let's go over these passing. So passing versus no pressure. Philly won that. Philly won that. That's, oh my gosh. Passing versus pressure. 25 out of 30. Cowboys 31. These are what they was ranked. The Cowboys deployed zone coverage on all 33 of Jalen Hurts' drop back passes in their week loss to only the second team to do so in a game since 2024. That's what they did. The Cowboys used zone coverage on more than 85% opposing dropbacks in just one game all last season, week against the Texans. Saquon faced a stacked box, 8 defenders in the box, 66% of the time attempts in the week opener. Turpin was used in motion at the career high rate, 58%, 14 time, then getting many touches. The Cowboys deployed zone coverage on all 33 Jalen Hurts dropbacks in their week loss to the Eagles. So Matt played zone. Damn. And that hurt you. Fucking zone, man. That fucking zone. So it is what it is. It's a loss. And I went over with you with giving up big plays down the field. How many yards did they give up rushing? Jalen Hurts had a great game, 94%. Let's see. $19 for 23. Yeah, we don't go too much in there, but they need to fix their secondary though. Williams had 54 yards, Miles Sanders 53. They need a running back. How many attempts he had? How many carries? 15 attempts. Well, he carried the ball 15 times. He only had 54 yards. Oh my gosh. He had 15 carries for 54 yards. I need a fucking running back. Hooker 9 tackles. Murray 9 tackles. Elam. Yards allowed. Elam. What? Damn. Elam allowed. Damn. Elam allowed 100. His rating was 118. He allowed 74 yards. That was it. They got out coached. They got out schemed by tight ends. Damn, how was they able to scheme them tight ends? But I don't know. How was they able to scheme them tight ends in? Jeez, they schemed them tight ends. They schemed them open. It's in there, champ. What up? Damn, how the they schemed, man. They schemed them open. They schemed them open real good, dog. He didn't have to do much. Let's go. Let's go to. I want to do one more thing before I go. Damn. They got out coached, dog. We're gonna be here too long. We just want to go over some small little things, but they got a great scheme, dog. They got our scheme. But you know, yeah. So we ain't gonna be on too much longer. There are a lot of missed tackles, man, in this game. They had a lot of missed tackles. going to go over this play right here. That's a missed tackle. This play here is a missed tackle here by Fowler. I don't know what this defense doing, but hopefully they can get better next week when it comes to tackling. I said this is going to be a problem when you don't play in preseason. You don't come out there and get yourself ready. And when you have all that time out and you get injuries. So I don't know, man. Hopefully we can get better next week. We just want to make a quick video go over the stupid defensive plays. Hopefully they can get better on defense. Yeah.
The fiend of a microphone.
It's been my time, though.
Of the microphone fiend. Of the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend.
Come to me. I don't break number one. One. But this bomb is taking the keys to match. Fight another bomb. I'm telling you and everybody here. I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, but not fight over time. People ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight them setup. What? You're a disgrace to this sport. Shut up, old man. You let Chuck know where to come from. Travel and your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter?
The fiend of a microphone. Of the microphone fiend. Of the microphone fiend. 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 The microphone.
The tongue. Even so, the tongue is a little member. It is small, but exerts a powerful influence and boasts great things. Responsible for great things, whether good or bad. For in many things we all offend all. This refers to the universal of sin and failure, even though amongst believers. The Holy Spirit is saying,
The fiend of a
our mouth should
microphone. Of
obey
the
us.
microphone fiend. Of the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone